Hi, my name is Cameron Stewart and I'm one of the school captains here at Cumbernauld Academy, and this is the languages department that I'm standing in currently, so we'll just give you a quick tour of languages. So basically this here is basically the main stretch of languages, and then we've got one classroom down here and that's our languages department basically. So here you can do a range of languages such as French, Spanish and German, which are all very useful things to do, so make sure you keep up your languages. So basically this is one of our languages classrooms and I'm here with one of our language teachers, Miss Small, so if you'd like to introduce yourself please.
Hello everyone, my name's Miss Small and I teach French and Spanish here in this lovely classroom.
So here I am in the ICT department where we offer subjects such as computing science, business enterprise and admin and IT. So basically it's just this row of classrooms here and each are equipped with computers, mouses. Oh come on, I'll show you Mrs Johnson's room, that's a cool room. So basically you would have seen Mrs Johnson's introduction on the team, and this is where you'll be spending most of your time with her. She teaches business enterprise and admin and IT.
I'm Greg, I'm the other school captain, and this is the science department. The science department runs the whole way up this corridor and round to the corner here. This is the classroom I'm probably most familiar with. This is where I sat my higher chemistry. This is Mr McKenna.
Hi folks, I'm Greg. Nice to see you all. Welcome to my lab. This is Lab 1 in the Science Department here on the top floor of Cumbernauld Academy. Hopefully see some of you up here in August. And this could be your science room, or it'll definitely be a room like this.
So here we have the second part of our humongous science department. This back wall here, these three classrooms here, is where you mainly focus on biology, which is of course the study of life and the subject that is on offer when you get to S3 in our school. As you can see, this is the biology room because we have our anatomy model Dave. So here we have our library and e-learning space. This is where some pupils come to either read more books or use the ICT equipment if any ICT rooms are full. So this is a set year exclusive ICT area where some people come during their study periods. And obviously this is closed right now due to COVID-19 safety, but this is where we do all our book borrowing. And over here, this is our main ICT area for other members of the school. So obviously this is where the fun's set, and this is where some people are using ICT right now.
This is the maths department. Here is the classroom that I sat my higher maths in. There's a lot of maths classrooms in the school. It goes right along this corridor. I think there's around 6 classrooms, and it's a very big department with a lot of good teachers in it. And you'll spend some of your, although maths maybe isn't everyone's favourite subject, you'll spend some of your best time here and you'll learn a lot of important life skills. Within maths, I also got taught off of my pupil support teacher, and his name is Mr Sheridan, who some of you may know already. And it was good to have him as one of your teachers because you know him personally, so you're more comfortable in his class to speak out and try to get some answers even though they may not be right. And this year, I think, is the end of the maths department.
So here we have our biggest art classroom here in Cumbernauld Academy, which is actually comprised of 2 rooms and is split for the sole purpose of 6th years who choose to do advanced higher art to get the second part of the room up there. So here we have our photo studio for any people who wish to take photography in S5 or S6. And basically a part of your project is real life. So here is where people would probably set up their props, pull down a screen, add some colour and just take pictures as part of their project. So this is our English department here in Cumbernauld Academy. As you can see, it's a big line of classrooms, and come on, I'll show you one of them right now. So obviously you'll be doing English here until you're S5, but honestly I wouldn't complain about that since it is a subject that you do need. A lot of people say that you don't need English because it's the language that we speak, but it's always good to have more words under your belt. So this is Mr. Brown's room. This is a room that you might be in when you come up to the school, and as you can see, his room's probably the most colourful room out of all of them.
This is one of our HE classrooms. Within HE you get to bake and cook many things over your years. In second year, me and Cameron, your other school captain, were actually in the same HE classroom, and he decided to put a very high amount of baking powder in his cupcakes, which caused them to explode in the oven. Hopefully none of you will do that, and you will listen to your teacher's instructions and follow the recipes correctly.
So from first to second year, home economics comes into separate, I'll call them bits because I don't really know what else to call them, but basically you've got your cookery session and you've got your textile session, and this is where you'll be doing the textile learning, where you'll learn how to sew and sew a button back onto a pair of jeans.
This is one of our many music classrooms. This is where I probably spend my favourite time at school, as I learned how to play the snare drum in music, and that got me into North Lanarkshire Schools Pipe Band, and with them I've had multiple memories. Within the music department we have loads of different instruments. There's individual practice rooms as well where you can go in and do your private learning to yourself without any pressure on you.
So here we have our recording studio in Cumbernauld Academy, where some people come in and play the drums, like our captain Greg, who's going to give us a jam session.
This is one of our pupil support offices. This is where you'll find all your pupil support teachers. This year it's Mr. Sheridan's desk.
And next session, this is where Mrs. Milliken will be sitting, who is currently on paternity leave, and where Mrs. McGowan currently sits. So if you do come up to the school next year, you will have the joy of having both Mrs. McGowan and Mrs. Milliken.
And this is Mrs. McMillan.
Hi.
So here is Cumbernauld Academy's humanities departments, where we offer subjects such as history, modern studies, geography, RE, and when you get to 6th year we offer psychology here. So here we have modern studies and our MPS room, and here's another history classroom, and further down we have more classrooms for history and modern studies, and yeah, that's it. So,
And then through these doors up here you'll have your 2 geography classrooms, and further up there is another history classroom.
and you've got nice views of the PE halls downstairs, which is very fun to look out of and distract people down there. Good man, I don't do that, I'm a good captain.
Okay. Also, I think at the start of next year you'll be able to get yourself a locker. We haven't been able to use these yet, but I'm pretty sure in the coming months we'll get that sorted, so that by the start of next term you'll be able to get yourselves a locker.
As you can see, this is probably the biggest hall that we've got in our school. So here is our area where our senior management team sits, and these are like the big guys of our school, but also the people who you would come to if you have any problems. So here is our main office, and we have Mrs. McGuigan in here.
Hello.
And we also have Mr. Byers, who are 2 out of the 3 members of our senior management team.
Good afternoon. Looking forward to seeing you guys when you come up over the next few weeks, and obviously finally when you arrive to see school time in August. Into that day.
This is our massive big PE hall. There are 3 basketball courts on this one that are smaller size, and behind that curtain wall there's another one. And also that obviously goes up and you have your full basketball court or handball court. Also there's badminton courts in here as well, and you can also play games such as dodgeball or TIG. And it's really great to have such a big space to do PE in. This is one of the changing rooms. So at the start of every period in PE, you'll come in here to get changed for PE. Currently we've got all the numbers up so that we're attaining to social distancing and everyone's got their own wee space, but hopefully next year this will all be gone and it'll be a bit more normal for us all. This is one of our PE classrooms, and here is one of our PE teachers, Mr. Parker.
Hello Primary 7, I'm looking forward to seeing you all in August, when hopefully things are back to normal and we can get all our clubs and our activities back up and running, which I know you're looking forward to. So have a nice summer and I look forward to seeing you in August.
So here we have our social area here in Cumbernauld Academy, and as you can see it is a big gigantic space. This is where you will probably spend most of your lunches and your break times. We've got a coffee pod here which sells mainly cold snacks and any hot drinks like teas or coffees. And down here at the bottom we've got your actual canteen, so that's where you'll order your hot food like fish and chip Fridays, and obviously we've got our toilets down here.
Here's all your toilets. It's a communal sink area, and then you've got your boys' toilets to the left and the girls' toilets to the right.
Now I'm going to demonstrate proper hand washing techniques, and I will be following this guide.
Along here we have a couple of general classrooms, and then you come to the technical part. Here is one of the workshops. It's not properly set up and now. You usually have 4 of these big tables around the classroom, and you can stand around it and work on one of your models that you'll create throughout your 6th year at school, depending on whether you take it past the 2nd year. Here is one of the workshops set out properly for you to be working in.